How we doing? All right. So I am going to share something with you whilst I am in the energy of reading. And this is my little, quite a big lightning bolt. So with pretty much every single reading I have done, like pretty much every single one, two cards come out, and one of them is the Magician, which is the ultimate manifesting card, and then the Ten of Cups comes out, and that's the Magician. Yeah. So I'll just finish what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm tired. And the Ten of Cups comes out, but it always seems to come out in the reverse. And I just keep getting this download like over and over and over again, and it's especially in the collective readings that I'm doing, and I feel like it's that obvious that we aren't actually really seeing the bit that we're actually getting wrong. So, let me just show you this. Let me try and do it in a picture. So, Ten of Cups is, in tarot, is the emotional fulfillment. This is what everybody's working towards. So you've got the two cards. You want the Ten of Pentacles, which is all your worldly possessions, all, anything that you could ever want. That's your Ten of Pentacles. But the Ten of Cups is your emotional fulfillment. And like on the card, it's depicted as this couple together, in a lovely embrace with little bambino there. And like the author, the artist for these cards, that's what he has depicted as being the Ten of Cups is. That's his idea of his Ten of Cups emotional fulfillment, to have his little family. Now, this Ten of Cups is not going to be the same as my Ten of Cups. It's not going to be the same as your Ten of Cups. And it's going to be different for everybody. But we are taught from being such a young age what our Ten of Cups is meant to look like. And it's not going to be the same for everybody. And with the two cards being together, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, if we're constantly taking our manifesting criteria from what we're being exposed to from the outside world, i.e. culture, society, our friends, our friendship groups, social media, what our parents want for us, what our friends want for us, then we're going to end up with their Ten of Cups and their Ten of Pentacles, and it's not going to be ours. And I think this, to me, is a reason why so many people are so unhappy, and they're in this constant chase for emotional fulfillment, chase for everything that they could ever dream of, this dream life. Like, you see everything on Instagram, and it's, these magical holidays to far off destinations in humongous condos with balconies and bathtubs, and and like wish fulfillment is 2.4 children in some humongous house with a living room that you can fit your car in, and a garden that you never use, with a patio that you never sit on, and go on holidays that you kill yourself for. That's not my idea of my happy ending. Not any stretch of the imagination. And I think you truly get to know yourself when you start actually thinking about what makes you happy and what you want from your life. Because there's so many people that have got everything and are not happy, not fulfilled, not chasing the next thing, chasing the next dream. And for me, that's because they're chasing everybody else's dream. Like, just for example, so many people ask friends and relatives what they think of their partner. Realistically, what the fuck does it matter? You're the one who has to kiss that person. You're the one who has to get into bed with them at the end of the day. You're the one who has to live and breathe and fart and exist in the same space as that person. So what does it matter if someone else hates them? Like, it really doesn't matter, does it? And I think, like, it just keeps coming to me all this download, like nagging, itching at me. And I've said it, I think, in quite a few different readings about becoming really sure about what you actually want in your life. Like, even putting pen to paper and saying, right, after a year I want this, after 5 years I want that. And if the people, places and things in your life don't align with that journey, then they're not meant to be there. And I just think, I mean, obviously it's a fear-based thing where we keep holding on to things that don't serve us anymore. And I think the underlying tone is very much a self-love, as is with everything. But yeah, it's just really been hitting home lately about people living this standard of what Ten of Cups is to other people. And like, there just doesn't seem to be any different choices around at the moment. Like, just for example, and it's been bothering me for so long, like when you used to go shopping on the high street for clothes, like if you went to Topshop, it would be like a certain type of clothing. If you went to Miss Selfridge, it would be a completely different type of clothing. River Island, like every single shop would have a completely different style. And now it's like you're going from one shop to another and they're all the same. Like, all the same. Like, even the sizes are really, really similar now, whereas they were all different. And I just think it's making us unhappier, not being able to find what we really want. What does the inner voice say, rather than what the culture and what we're being bombarded with from the outside? What is your partner meant to be like? What sort of food do you really enjoy? What sort of life do you want to be living? What sort of car do you want to drive? What sort of house do you want to live in? How, just everything. Just how do you want to bring up your children? How do you want to travel? How do you want to spend your money? Like, there just doesn't seem to be any choice. It's like you just get fed through this little conveyor belt, and you have to choose these like cookie cutter options of almost like what you're allowed. Like, and then you get it all and you're like, all right, so I've got that, and I've got that, and I've got that, and I've got that, and I've got that, I've got that. Now, why the fuck am I still so unhappy? Because it's like somebody else is painting your picture, somebody else is painting your Ten of Cups. And you've got it now, you've got your Ten of Cups, you've got that painting, you've got it all, everything's ticked off. So why aren't you happy? think about this a lot. There's so many really, really, really unhappy people out there working jobs that they feel like they have to work, living in houses they can't afford, driving cars that they don't really enjoy driving. I mean, like, where would you really like to go on holiday rather than some ridiculous white beach in the middle of nowhere? Like, do you know what I'm getting at? Like, what would you really like from your friendship group? What things would you really enjoy doing at the weekend? Would you prefer to work 3 days a week, 4 days a week? Would you like to have Mondays off every week? Like, it's your choice. It's not anybody else's choice. It's your choice. And you get to decide what your 10 of cups looks like. Not anybody else. For them manifestations to happen in lightning speed, for you to jump timelines, you need to be able to put yourself in those moments. For example, when I was manifesting the van, every time I sat on a chair, I was imagining driving that van and how good it would be to be driving that van with my music blaring. And like, even when I think about it, I do this little weird smirky smile. Like, I manifested that van so quickly. I'd written it down, and within a couple of months it was there. Because I could feel it, because I knew that it was possible. Anything is possible. I manifested this house. I'm not saying that I'm the best manifester in the whole entire world, but I actually believe that anything that I want is possible. And for so many years, I have been the most amazing manifester, but I was just thinking far too small. I would start manifesting things for other people. I would put all my time and energy into manifesting things for other people. And then I'd be like, yeah, you got it. And then think, why can't I do that for myself? Because I didn't think I was worthy. That's the difference. I didn't think I was worthy of all the things that I wanted. And now that I do think that, ta-da! Anything is possible if you truly believe it, but everything has to be in line. And it has to be what you really want. What do you really want? Be a kid at Christmas. Do you remember, I don't know if anyone else used to do this, but like a month before Christmas, me and my brother used to get the Argos book out and write a list of all the things that we wanted in the Argos book. We didn't get in it, but we did it every single year without fail. And we hoped and we dreamed. We always wanted to Mr. Frosty and it never worked. But to be fair, I borrowed one of my friends when I was a little bit older and it wasn't very good and you couldn't turn the little cog round, so that's why I feel like the universe never got it for me, because it was a pile of shit anyway. Yeah, so that's my little lightning bolt. Why are you not happy? Because maybe you're manifesting something that's not really meant to make you happy. Maybe you're manifesting the wrong things. Maybe.